When a struggling waitress opened her diner's back door on a freezing night, she found two little boys shivering in the snow, and decided to risk her job and her life to help them. But what she didn't know was that this one act of kindness would bring the most powerful CEO in the city to her door the next morning, claiming her as his wife. It was almost midnight when Emma Hale, a 28-year-old waitress with tired eyes and a gentle heart, wiped down the last table at Riverside Diner. Snow fell outside in thick, merciless sheets. Her fingers were numb, her uniform damp, and her shift was 3 hours past over. But she stayed late because she needed the extra tips to pay rent, to keep her old apartment warm, and to buy medicine for her sick mother. Just as she was turning the closed sign on the door, she heard a faint knock, not on the front entrance, but from the back alley. Unease prickled her skin. That alley was known for trouble. Still, the knock came again. Softer this time. Almost pleading, she grabbed her flashlight and pushed open the heavy metal door. There, in the swirling snow, stood two little boys, no older than 7 and 10. Their clothes were thin, worn out. Their lips were blue. Their small bodies shook violently from the cold. The older boy stepped forward protectively. "We're sorry, ma'am, we just wanted to stand near the warm air vent. My brother, he hasn't eaten since yesterday." Emma felt something break inside her. The world had been cruel to her too, but never like this. "Come inside," she whispered without thinking. The older boy shook his head. "No, people yell when we go in places. We'll just sit here." But Emma took the younger boy's frozen hand. "No child is sitting in the snow while I'm here." She pulled them inside the diner. The warmth hit them like a gentle embrace. She sat them in a corner booth, turned on the heaters, wrapped them in her backup jackets, and started cooking soup, grilled cheese, hot chocolate, the works. They watched her like she was some kind of miracle. Between bites, the younger one finally spoke. "My name's Liam, and this is my brother Aiden." Emma smiled warmly. "And nice to meet you both. You're safe now." Aiden's eyes softened, but there was fear in them, deep, old fear. When they finished eating, Liam fell asleep right in the booth. Aiden lowered his head. "I know you're going to call someone, everyone does." Emma paused. She should call Child Protective Services. She should call the police. She knew it. Any proper adult would. But she saw something in Aiden's eyes, something she had seen in her own reflection years ago. Fear of being taken, fear of being separated, fear of losing the only person you love. She placed her hand gently over his. "I'm calling no one." "Not tonight." Aiden's lip trembled. Why are you helping us?" "Because someone should have helped me when I was your age," she whispered. Aiden didn't speak again. But he leaned back, finally letting himself breathe. Emma went home with them when her shift finally ended. Her apartment was small, but warm, safe, and filled with the quiet scent of lavender candles. She let Liam sleep on her couch. Aiden sat awake for a long time, watching her from across the room. "Miss Emma, will anybody be mad at you for helping us?" "Yes," she said honestly, "but I don't care." He blinked, confused. She looks like the lady Dad used to talk about," Liam mumbled sleepily. Aiden froze. "Liam, stop." Emma frowned. "What lady?" Aiden stiffened. "No one. He just talks nonsense sometimes." But the older boy's sudden panic made Emma uneasy. Still, she didn't press. She just tucked them in as if they were her own children, because, for tonight, they were. Morning came with a hard knock at the door. 3 sharp, forceful bangs. Emma rushed to open it, her heart racing. Standing there was a man nearly 6'3", dressed in an expensive charcoal coat dusted with snow. His jaw was sharp, his eyes dark and intense, and his expression unreadable. He looked like someone out of a magazine or out of a courtroom. "Are you Emma Hale?" he asked, voice deep and clipped. "Yes?" He exhaled shakily, as if he had been holding his breath for years. Before she could react, he stepped forward, his eyes sweeping the room until they landed on the boys. "Aiden." "Liam." The boys froze. Aiden jumped up, standing in front of Liam like a shield. "We didn't do anything. Leave her alone." Emma instinctively stood beside them. The man's voice cracked. "I'm not here to hurt anyone." He stepped inside slowly, hands raised, as if the slightest move would shatter them. "My name is Cole Hartman," he said. Emma's breath caught. Cole Hartman, the billionaire CEO of Hartman Industries, one of the most powerful men in the city. Why would he be here? Cole turned to Emma, eyes softening. You don't recognize me, but I recognize you. Emma blinked, stunned. I've what? Cole looked almost emotional. I've been searching for you for years. Emma's mind spun. 4 years. Cole took a breath. Aiden. Liam. They are my sons. Emma gasped. The boys froze. But Emma noticed something important. Neither boy looked happy, surprised, or relieved. Instead, they looked terrified. Aiden shook his head violently. No. He's lying. Dad died. Dad. Cole's voice broke. I never died, he said shakily. You were taken from me. Your mother, she lied to both of us. She kept you hidden. I spent everything I had searching for you, but she disappeared. I only found you because someone saw you near the bridge yesterday. Aiden wavered. So, you're really, Cole nodded. And when they told me a waitress took you home in the snow, he looked at Emma. I prayed you'd be someone kind. Someone who didn't see my sons as a burden. Aiden trembled, unsure. Liam clung to Emma. We don't want to leave her. Emma's heart shattered. Cole swallowed hard. You don't have to leave her. Emma blinked. What do you mean? Cole stepped closer, emotion heavy in his voice. I know this sounds insane, but you helped my children when the world didn't. You protected them like a mother. They trust you. They feel safe with you. He exhaled sharply, as if saying the next words terrified him. Emma Hale. I want you in their lives. And if you'll allow it, he looked straight into her eyes. I want you in mine. Emma felt the floor tilt beneath her. This is impossible, she whispered. Cole shook his head. No. What's impossible is finding someone who loves my children before even knowing who they were. He took her hands gently. Let me take care of you. Let me take care of them. Let us be a real family. Aiden and Liam were staring at Emma, hopeful, afraid, desperate. Emma felt her throat tighten. She had no family left. No home stable enough, and no one who ever stood at her door asking her to stay. Until now, she knelt beside the boys. Do you want this? She whispered. Liam nodded immediately. Aiden hesitated, then finally whispered. Only if you come with us. Emma's eyes filled with tears. She looked up at Cole. At his face held fear, vulnerability, and sincerity no CEO mask could hide, and in that moment, Emma realized. She hadn't saved the boys, they had saved her. She took a trembling breath. Okay, she whispered, I'll come. Cole closed his eyes. A silent prayer answered. Aiden burst into tears and hugged her. Liam followed, wrapping his small arms around both of them. Cole stepped closer, placing a gentle hand on all three. And for the first time in years, they were a family. Not born from blood, not bound by money, but tied together by one woman's kindness on a freezing winter night.